Dear students, today in this video lecture I am going to discuss about the calculation of harmonic mean for continuous series through Sukan economics. Students, in the previous video lectures I have explained about how to calculate harmonic mean for individual and discrete series. Today I am going to explain about the calculation of harmonic mean for continuous series, right? So here simply first you can remember what is the formula for calculating harmonic mean for continuous series. So here the formula is harmonic mean equal to n by sigma f 1 by m. So this is the formula for calculating harmonic mean for continuous series. So here first I will explain the steps. So for continuous series the values are given in continuous order, that is with the lower and upper limits, and the corresponding frequencies are also given. So the first step what we have to do means we have to find out the midpoints. How we have calculated midpoints for the calculation of arithmetic mean, in the same way you can calculate the midpoints for harmonic mean also. So first you find out the midpoints. After finding out the midpoints, what you have to do means you have to take the reciprocal of the midpoints, that is what value here you are having, you can divide 1 by that particular value, you will get the reciprocal value. So now after that the reciprocal value, that is 1 by m value, should be multiplied with the corresponding frequencies, you will get f1 by m. Then simply you can take the total of f1 by m, that is equal to sigma f1 by m, and you can take the total of the frequencies, that is equal to n. After that the n value should be divided by sigma f1 by m value. Are you clear? So simply here first you calculate the midpoint, then you can take the reciprocal of the midpoint, then you can multiply the reciprocal value with the frequencies, then you can apply the formula. So here the formula is harmonic mean equal to n by sigma f1 by m. So now I will explain the calculation of harmonic mean with the help of an example. So here income is given, income is, that is 100 to 200, 200 to 300, then 300 to 400, then 400 to 500, then 500 to 600. Okay, so here the number of families is given, number of families. So here you take 4, 12, 20, 8, 5. So this is number of families. So simply you take the total of this number of families, that is equal to n. So here 15, 19, 49, 6, right, n equal to 49. So the first thing what we have to do means first we have to calculate the midpoints. So midpoints here, how we can calculate the midpoints? You can simply add the lower limit and upper limit divided by 2. That is 100 plus 200 divided by 2, that is equal to 150. So the first midpoint is 150, then the second midpoint is 250, and the third midpoint is 350, and the fourth midpoint is 450, and the fifth midpoint is 550. So now what you have to do means you have to find out the reciprocal for the mid values, that is 1 by m. So here the first mid value is 150. So reciprocal for 150, that is equal to 1 by 150. So here 1 divided by 150. So that is equal to, here that is equal to 0.00666. So you take 67, right? Then you can take the reciprocal for 250, that is 1 divided by 250. So that is equal to 0.0040, right? Then now you take the reciprocal value for 350, that is 1 divided by 350. So that is equal to 0.00285. So you take 29, right? So then you can take the reciprocal for 450, that is 1 divided by 450. So that is equal to 0.0022. Then you calculate the reciprocal value for 550, that is 1 divided by 550, so that is equal to 0.0018, 0.0018. Okay, so this is the reciprocal value for the given midpoints, right? So now what we have to do means you can multiply the reciprocal value with the corresponding frequencies. So here the first reciprocal value is 0.0067 and the frequency is 4. So you can multiply 4 and 0.0067. So 0.0067 into 4, that is equal to 0.0268. Then here 12 multiplied with the 0.004. 0.004 multiplied with 12. So that is equal to 0.0480. So then next 0.0029 should be multiplied with 20. So that is equal to 0.0580. Then next 0.0022 should be multiplied with 8. So that is equal to 0.01176. So next you can multiply 0.0018 with 5. So here that is equal to 0.009, right? So now we have calculated the f 1 by m value. So now what you have to do means you have to simply take the total of f 1 by m, that is equal to sigma f 1 by m. So see, that is equal to here. Now you can take the total. So here 0.00909 plus 0.0176 plus 0.058 plus 0.048 plus 0.0268. So that is equal to, here you write 0.15, 0.1594. Sigma f 1 by m is equal to 0.1594. So here we have estimated the sigma f 1 by m value and the n value. Now you can apply the values in the formula. So the formula is harmonic mean equal to n by sigma 1 by sigma f into 1 by m. So what is your n? N equal to 49. So 49 should be divided by 0.1594. So now the value is, so 0.1594 should be divided by 49. So that is equal to, so 49 should be divided by 0.1594. So that is equal to harmonic mean, that is harmonic mean equal to 307.402, that is 40. So this is called harmonic mean value, right? So in this manner you have to calculate. So first simply you can take the midpoints, then you can take the reciprocal of the midpoints, then the reciprocal value should be multiplied with the frequency, then you take the total of the f 1 by m and you can take the total of n, then you can apply the formula. Thank you. So here the harmonic mean is a very simplest method. Dear students, kindly go through the video carefully and understand how to calculate harmonic mean for individual, discrete and continuous series. Students, those who are not subscribing Sugan Economics so far, kindly subscribe and click the bell button, then only you will get intimation whenever we are uploading the video. Thank you friends.